Everybody wants to be successful, and yet we all have different ideas of what that is. Finding success is the journey we embark upon to go and get what's ours. We are willing to travel down within to find our greatness buried deep inside of us, questioning society's views and flipping the script, putting our own stamp on life. We're here because our future is within our control. Finding success is how we grab hold of what is possible. The relentless pursuit of success starts here.
Hey guys, welcome to the very first episode of the Finding Success podcast with me, Alex.
And me, Adam.
Episode 1, I'm just going to get into it. We're going to introduce ourselves, who we are, and a little bit about what the podcast is going to be about. So I'm just going to get straight into it. Adam?
Oh, you dumped it on me first.
Yeah,
It's straight to me. So, as Alex mentioned, my name is Adam, 24 years old. I've been on my journey to success for about a year and a half now, coming up 2 years. What started the journey? Well, back when I was 18 years old, something happened in my life and it hit me quite hard, and that realization that eventually I'm going to need to pay for my mother's care when she gets old, if she gets old, and how short life is. And the job that I was currently doing, granted, I was happy with it. You know, it was very fulfilling and I enjoyed the time that I was spent there. But I knew that it wasn't paying enough and I wanted something more. So I think the first step I took was I went onto Google and I was like, how to become rich or something like that. And, you know, there was a whole list of what Google puts up there and trading was very high. And I've always fell into watching Bloomberg on the news. Now, I don't know why. I just found it very interesting. And all the lines and little graphs that they showed you, and they're talking about oil prices, and like, this is interesting. So that is what I fell into. So I found a broker, as you do, downloaded it on my phone, and I was like, right, put a tenner in here, we'll see what we can do. So I chucked the tenner in, and I was like, oh mate, I'm up like 20 quid. This is mint. And then I was like, right, well, I'll just buy and sell every time it drops. So every time it dropped drastically, I was like, buy, and every time it climbed, I'd like sell. And I made a fair bit of money. I was like, well, this is mint. I found my future. And what did I do? I went and lost it all then, like every other person that goes into trading for the completely wrong reasons. And that was in binary options, by the way. And binary options is fairly small, or was at the time. And so that was that. That was my trading journey. I was like, right, that's it. I'm 18 years old. I've spent, a bit of money on this. I've lost it all. This is pointless now. However, I was always drawn back to the idea of becoming a consistently profitable trader. It was still, I'm back to that journey. I want to become successful. And about a year later, I signed up to like a 14-day free trial thing with this educator. And it blew my mind away how many steps and important the overall plan, how the journey plays out and how many steps you have to take to become successful. And I sat there and I joined a couple of live rooms. This is where you join in a professional trader. We'll show you how some moves and how trading plays out. And I sat there and, there's a live chat going on. And I typed in, I said, when are you going to show us like a working strategy? And mate, my head got bitten off from all the consistently profitable traders that are in there. I was like, what are you doing? Like, this is day 2 here. And you're asking how to become a consistently profitable trader. You don't know how to read price action yet. You don't know none of the basics. You don't know the fundamentals. You don't know what a candlestick is, and yet you're trying to find a strategy, mate. Get in the bin, basically. Like, go away. Like, your time is not worth spending here. So that hit me hard. I was like, right, I'm in the wrong place. Like, I shouldn't be joining these live rooms because it's just wasting my time. And that put me on a back foot. And I was like, I didn't look at any charts for 2 years. I was like, right, hit away from it. Lockdown came, as we do, and I've always been very passionate. I've got a judo club, and I like to grow things, and I like to, I'm very passionate about what I do. And I was like, mate, there's a free trading workshop coming up, and I know that nothing's free in life, but the company that I was originally looking at, they were very, very professional, and the teachers were great. So I was like, right, I'm just going to do this 3-day course and see how it goes, and because the passion was still there. Every time it come around, there was almost like a mental block where I didn't want to do it. There was just something that didn't want to make me step. So I took the step. I jumped in. I've done the 3-day course. It was mega. I absolutely loved it. And obviously, being in lockdown, I could get up when I wanted to. I could go to bed when I wanted to, and I could just sort of work at it. And so I took the 3-day course, and I'm like, right, this is the educational fee. And as you do, you procrastinate over the fee that's there. And again, it's a lot of money, but I was listening to some podcasts during that time, and I'm like, right, getting educated is very important. You have to get educated. It's going to put you in front of a lot of people that are going to not get educated. So I'm right, I'm just going to do it. And I haven't looked back since. So I jumped in there in April, everything about April time. I listened to a couple of certain educators on different podcasts, and trading is going really good for me. I'm not trading yet. I'm doing back testing. So I'm currently back testing a strategy that I have created by myself. And again, I wouldn't have managed to do that if I jumped at the wrong opportunity and the wrong educator and just sort of put my finger in the wind and went for it. I actually took the right steps, and it feels amazing to do that rather than the previous place where I was at, where I was just doing the wrong things at the wrong time and put my money on wasting it and just blowing it up. And there's a statistic that goes around that 9% of traders lose 90% of their capital in the first 90 days of trading. And that was me. I was one of them. I lost all of it. I lost 100%. I didn't lose 90. I lost all of it. So it's not a lie. Not a lie at all. And so, we're on this journey now. But what about you? What about you, Alex?
So I'm Alex. I'm getting 25 years old. Getting old.
Old boy.
Hey, mechanic, working in motorsport at the minute. Again, Adam actually showed me. No, I'll go a bit further back. So I enjoy my job. I love it. It's fantastic. But I started to realise in 2020 that I actually wanted more. Lockdown, waking up when I wanted to, doing what I wanted all day. I was like, wow, this is the life. Being on furlough was fantastic. But then I also realised that it's not going to be that way forever. So I wanted a way out. And there was a few other, I call them kicks. A few other kicks that made me realise that I wanted more out of life. One of them was realising that parents are getting old. They're going to have to pay for care eventually. And that is expensive. That's more than what I was earning at the time each year. So there's no way I could know how to. And that scared me. And a few other issues. I was in credit card debt and so on and so forth. And I just wanted more out of life. I wanted to just live better quality. So Dod's put me on to a couple of podcasts on it, and I just started learning. Started reading books and started learning that actually you can get out of whatever situation you're in. It's a choice it's a choice not to want to learn and not to grow and so on and so forth. So here I am trying to make a difference to my life, and we're trying to do that. We're trying to build something here, trying to do something better with our lives, and I'm looking forward to it.
And this, just so everyone knows, this podcast isn't purely market based, because obviously you want us to become an investor, professional investor eventually, and I want to become a consistently profitable trader. And this podcast isn't just about markets; it's about everything. Okay, and just to give you guys a bit of insight, everything involved in our journey is all business related. Okay, every step that we take has to be business related, because we want to become a professional business. And that goes from being sitting down, having an accountability partner, sitting down, talking about your problems, your overcomes, setting your goals. The journey is massive and it's absolutely endless. And eventually we're going to get on to speaking about how the journey plays out and different steps we need to take, a mindset that plays out.
And this is what the podcast is about. It's our journey from starting at a 9 to 5, and you guys are going to follow us, and we'll follow you guys to wherever this may take us. And we're going to be talking about steps we're taking, actions we're taking, routes, things we're doing in every episode that help us towards it. And in a couple of years down the line, we'll be tweaking everything, and we'll just constantly growing this to follow our journey, and you guys follow with us, and we'll grow all together. Everyone listening. And
as we said, this is a journey, and it's not only to help you guys out, it's to help us out as well. We're here to tell every single week. It's going to be released on a Sunday, I think I'm correct. Every Sunday
night, yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to start your week right with listening to this podcast and getting you motivational to complete your week and keep going and going and going until you are happy and satisfied with your journey, which is going to be never. because you're never going to be satisfied, because you're always going to want to be better and greater.
Constant growth.
Exactly. But yeah, that's a short introduction about us. We do have an Instagram page, so go and follow us. It's @_finding success_. We also have a YouTube channel. There's going to be content released on there in a weekly basis, as well as Instagram. Please get involved, get in touch. DM us, like, subscribe, review. Everything. We have some exciting episodes for you guys listen to coming up to listen. So, please continue listening, and take care, guys. We'll see you in a bit.
Success is available for everybody, so why should you settle for less?